morning.
This is a first for us. We are coming to the end. In fact, tomorrow is going to be the end of our first season on YouTube. Yay!
First full year on YouTube.
So, we've seen a couple of other channels do similar kind of things. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do basically a top 5 countdown kind of thing. And we're going to try to link all the videos
in the description.
Yeah. So I was going to start with our top 5 most viewed videos and go from there. Starting with number 5, we have the video Montana Minutes. This is where we got to stay in
we went by the river.
Yeah, we stayed by the
I can't remember where was that. It tells in the video where we was at, the river walk we was on, and we talk a little bit about it and everything, and there's this old bridge that's there and everything. So but yeah, for those of you that have never been to Montana, it's definitely worth a check out, the video, because it gives you a good idea of what most of Montana looks like. It
was still really nice to stay. We celebrated his birthday at the restaurant there, got a really phenomenal meal. There's a lot of wildlife there. We've seen moose a handful of times. We've seen elk a handful of times.
A lot of antelope.
A lot of bison. Coming in at number 4, we have a video called Home Again, Home Again. And in this video, we started off by getting a huge Amazon haul, basically, that had a bunch of fun stuff for some of our vacation stuff going on this year. This, I think, is where we first started talking about parts for the upgrades for the motorcycle that you just saw a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
And this is where we really started exploring the cigar world, too.
Yeah, I started getting back in the habit of smoking cigars, and I have a little bit of a collection going on in this video. Went down into Arkansas and found an awesome place to eat, some awesome places to buy cigars.
Yep. And we actually got some good road footage from the bike. Coming in at number 3. This is Delivering Deliciousness Down South, and it was one of my first real efforts at what we were going to do with this channel, kind of where it was going. Spent a lot of time kind of standing on the sidewalk down outside this creamery in Mississippi.
I had to back into a building. And it was a tight fit.
It was a tight fit on the side, and it was a very tight fit on top. I really kind of struggled with getting this done and doing it so nobody could hear what I was saying.
Yeah, this was only our actual filming wise. We really just kind of started filming.
We had done some things on Facebook, but this was our first actual YouTube video where we show what we do. Coming in the number 2 slot, which this just absolutely blows my mind.
This is our very first video we made, but comes in at number 2.
It's who we are. And it's a whopping 5 minutes.
And you can tell that we have no clue what we're doing.
Yeah, no clue what we're doing. Although I do have a nice professional intro.
But as far as talking to the camera and being relaxed, you can tell that we're still very nervous.
Oh my God.
My beard's gotten considerably longer.
I really felt really awkward in this particular video.
I wanted to be where other people really couldn't see us, because like I said, this is the very first time we've done this.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to get our nerves under control.
I was feeling very awkward, and I know Brian wanted to film his stuff separately from mine so that even I wouldn't hear him or see him. Yeah. I was really trying to bring the energy into this video. I've got the hand gestures going, and I was trying even then to talk to the camera like it was
another person.
It was another person. And number 1 is Big Brutus. It's a local attraction kind of close to where we live.
West Mineral, Kansas. It's one of the only things like it in the nation, basically. So
yeah, it's basically a big coal shovel that they use to make those strip mines down in the part of the country where we're from.
Yeah, the tracks on it are taller than I am. It's huge. It's definitely worth a check out if you're ever in that area.
It's also the first job I ever had as a teenager. And the video is pretty self-explanatory. It's just a tour of the big shovel. Yep. Okay, so those are the top 5 videos in order of view. So now we're going to do our personal top 5 favorites. Coming in at number 5 on our personal favorites list, we have a video called Out with the Old, In with the New. And if you had been following our journey, you knew the truck that we had about this time last year was jinxed.
Possessed. Flat out possessed.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad. We had so many issues with it. We were in the shop so often, and they finally caved and gave us a new one.
I think they got to the point, 2 things. They were tired of working on it, and I think they felt sorry for us.
And our company too is about keeping their truckers happy. So that's what this video is about, is us moving into the new truck.
You don't realize how much crap you can shove into a small truck.
I had a lot of fun making this video. I was really excited to get into the new truck because I was just done with all the shenanigans of the old truck. Coming in at number 4.
You ever play it?
Yeah.
No.
It's buffering.
This is one of my favorite videos because other than Halloween, I like Christmas. So I decorate the truck. This was obviously coming up on December. Halloween was over with, so we decorated it for Christmas. And we got a nice little time lapse of the process.
It was cold.
It wasn't cold, it's just the wind was blowing pretty good and it made it chilly. But yeah, some of the Halloween decorations made it to the Christmas decorations.
And we have the lighted garland that we put around the inside of the windshield.
I don't think we're going to put lights in this year just for the fact that we've got these new vent shades you've probably seen in another video.
Yeah.
And the only reason we don't have the little things on there now is because we had our windshield replaced, and I don't want to go through that again.
So coming in at number 3, we have Are You Gurking My Chain? This one is, it's kind of one of those bittersweet. I love it and I hate it. The video came out really good, and it's a really good representation of what a day in our life can be like. I hated it because it's a really good representation of what a day in our life can be like. There wasn't a lot of cohesiveness to the load.
Yeah.
They didn't have things set up to where you go.
I was back and forth across town. Nothing was, it wasn't just in a nice little loop or anything.
We could call it a nightmare load.
It made great video content.
Oh yeah.
It was a long day, and my body paid for it because I got hot. I got probably overheated a little bit.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a fun day. I thought it was going to be a fun video to make. Yeah. So this is number 2.
Number 2 on
our favorites.
One of my favorite videos, because it shows a side of trucking that most people don't realize what we get to do. Right outside of Boston is where we was going. My day, or the video, started off almost really bad. We went on the road a couple of hours, if that, and I smacked the deer. The deer literally exploded. We go get the truck washed, we get that part taken care of. Then we head up to just outside of Boston.
Yeah, in Peabody.
Yeah, Peabody. We were down for the rest of the day.
Yeah, because it was Labor Day.
It was Labor Day.
Yeah.
There's nobody around, so we had the whole parking lot to ourselves. Nice shaded spot, had someplace to take care of business if we needed to. It was relaxing. I didn't have any cigars with me. You're not always set in a warehouse at a truck stop, but it's nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Okay.
And our number 1 favorite video, and I don't know, for me, it's not my favorite because the video came out great. It's my favorite because there was just so much awesomeness in this particular day.
This is another one that shows that we're not always at a warehouse, not always in a parking lot. We're not always stuck to the big highways.
We had delivered to
Baumgars.
somewhere in Wyoming. And when we left, we took Highway 14 north out of town. The scenery was phenomenal. We had just gotten done taking some photos of the truck, and we passed some really pretty waterfalls. We hiked the waterfall. This has been probably one of my favorites. I want to go deliver that load again on this trip. The anchor on the back of our refrigerator gave way, and the microwave fell off. Everything fell out of the refrigerator and freezer onto the dog. Everything about this video for me was fun to make. That wraps up our list.
That's us going across the United States, different places we've been, different places we've liked, and some kind of we didn't like.
That's
1 year.
And you know, without all of you guys, I know it sounds corny. I hear guys do it on their YouTube all the time. It wouldn't be possible without all you guys. But we certainly hope that you guys have enjoyed all of our adventures, and I am so looking forward to making the next season for this channel, because there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the next couple of months.
Yeah, the rest of this year we got a couple good things coming up that we can hopefully get some good footage of and stuff, and then next year we've already got some good plans, and then even the year after that we've got some other plans. But the rest of this year and next year we've got a couple good things coming. So
I mean, most of our time is going to be spent doing the same old, but you know, there's very few places that we go to multiple times, like over and over again. Most of our destinations, they're new places.
There's you get more than 200 miles away from there. I don't go to the same places over and over and over again like a lot of places do.
Right.
We actually get moved around quite a bit, which is what I like.
Yeah.
It's always something different. There's always a different challenge. So
I know, and I'm really looking forward to the next year. So thanks for watching. See you. Bye.